Okay, this is a video to specifically find out whether or not the screensaver goes on while I'm recording, which would be very irritating if it does. I'll have to tweak things within the guts of the computer that I haven't looked at in years, probably. You know, every time I have to deal with something like this, I kind of have to relearn it. I mean, if you only do it every 4 years, the knowledge is gone. It goes into a black hole where knowledge goes when other knowledge pushes it out. I'm not entirely sure that's how that works, but I'm going to assume that it does. Now, the problem here is I'm going to have to keep talking in order to not be boring, and also make sure that I don't end up touching the mouse, which would sort of defeat the whole purpose of saying if the screensaver is going to run. So, what to talk about? I'm hoping that I'm going to be getting a new microphone very shortly here. I ordered it off of Amazon, and the package tracking says that it's going to be coming in today. And we'll see about that. They said by 8 p.m., but they also said it's by U.S. Postal Service, which makes me wonder how late the people from USPS are actually delivering packages, because it's Friday and it's currently 6:19 p.m. A little worrisome. Might get it tomorrow, or maybe it's been stolen already, or I don't know. Maybe my wife found it earlier, opened it, and decided to sell it for pot money or something like that. I don't know. So all I can do here is sit and drink. What I'm drinking here is a simple concoction of half vodka and half black cherry soda, which seems to work pretty well. Gets the job done here. One moment. Yeah. And it being Friday, good to gulp it down. That's a good way to go at the start of drinking on a Friday. That's sort of my go-to there. Sort of makes talking easier too. It's a helpful social lubricant, they say, but right now I'm not exactly social. There's nobody in my hovel right now except for a cat, and that cat is not to be seen right now. Ooh. That was weird. Little vocal issue. I took that drink, and then I got some, like, I don't know, like mucus or something like that trailing down the back of my throat. It decided to hang out on like one flap of a vocal cord, so I couldn't do its vocally thing very well. So that was it was an interesting and new experience, and I'm all the richer for it. Yeah, if you're looking at this video, you may wonder to yourself, why would someone show a picture of a so clearly ill-kept house? The answer is because I don't really care. Yes, there's some old birthday cake on the coffee table with a can of soda that undoubtedly my wife left, along with some new French fries that I just brought home from work. Things will be cleaned at some point, but that some point isn't now, and certainly not while imbibing this drink, which I need to make sort of a name for. Viking's Blood is taken, and it's kind of a whippy drink for that kind of thing anyway. I don't know. Let's call this. It's got vodka. It's got blackberry. So I want to think of something forest-like but drunken. Drunken dryad. It's a little too D&D. I don't know. Oh, the black cherry soda. It's got a little bit of a Robitussin vibe going on there. So I'm just gonna call it Dad's Medicine. Yeah, that works out pretty well. I'm looking to sort of follow in the footsteps of my great-grandfather. And my great-grandfather apparently was a person who was a very mean sober. He would be mean to his family members, members of the general public, and whatnot, until you got a couple drinks in him. And then he'd be fine. He'd be, as my grandpa says, real gentle. when he had a few drinks in him. So they sort of encouraged him to drink more until they found out his liver was kind of going towards the end. But then he'd sneak cough syrup and drink that instead. So, well, Great Grandpa's cough medicine. That'd be a good name for this drink, I think. And apparently it's been more than 5 minutes now. So this is, I think, an effective test that shows that the screensaver does not, in fact, turn on while the webcam is recording. So that's about that. Cheers to everyone. And the Vikings, their skull. Goodbye.